Hi and welcome to this Virgo inspired reading for November 2025. This is a timeless reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be a reading for November, and also you don't necessarily have to be a Virgo to be drawn to this. We are using the symbolism of the tarot cards and the symbolism of Western astrology to gain some insight, to maybe gain a new perspective, some inspiration, and I will assist you in maybe finding some new insights and uncover layers of consciousness. So let's see where we are heading at this time in this Virgo inspired reading. First part of the reading is a general reading. Second part is a relationship dynamics, so stay tuned. And of course, check out my description box for all the information that you need concerning readings, also my other projects and what I'm doing next to my tarot card practice. Alrighty. Ooh, star card. Virgo starting strong. Starting strong. Haha. Yeah, that's a wonderful card, of course. Maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius, but also this is a card where we just really arrive at a place with ourselves, so we really accept ourselves, accept our circumstances. We can sense that we are co-creating with the universe, that we are co-creating with a higher force, and that we are also at the same time not in a hurry. We are vulnerable to show ourselves, but we are not weak. Therefore, we are very much in our authenticity, and we are very much in tune with I want to say a creative force, a higher creative force, or the universe. So you can see how she is also at the same time connected to Aquarius, because she is the water bearer. When you look at old symbolism of Aquarius, then you also often see these water cups and this flowing water going into the cups, from one cup into the other. This is more like a stardust type of energy, so you're really not afraid to show yourself when you have these cards. You're not afraid to be yourself, you're not afraid to be vulnerable and to stand in your power at the same time. It's a card of faith, of trust, of patience, but also of belonging and of, in a sense, arriving within the self. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card. Yeah, you can just shine right now. Shine and be the wonderful person that you are. Oh, the Aeon card. Wow, we have two major arcana, very strong, and the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Five of Cups. All right, let's talk Virgo. With the Aeon card, we might have stepped into a new era, or we can see the portal opening into a new era. This is really a card of a new age. This is also an Aquarius card, interestingly enough. So we are really stepping into new age, and we might have had some divine guidance from above, or some calling, a feeling that this is the right direction, this is the door opening, this is the sesame opening, you know, into this new age, into this new direction. The card after the Aeon card is the World card, or the Universe card. So that's when we really step through the portal. This is when we can sense that this new consciousness, this new portal is opening, and this is represented by the child in front, or this kind of transparent figure in the front, which is a symbol of Horus. And Horus is in Egyptian mythology also inviting the new age. So this is the new age of Horus, or Aquarius, and for us it means we have gained a higher consciousness, a new understanding, a higher level of also seeing things, maybe also on a spiritual plane, to be able to step through this portal. I just like to use the word portal, I suppose. Interesting that I now picked up the cards with the Five of Cups in the reverse. on the bottom of the deck. And I think this is maybe the whole step and the whole transformation into this new era of trust, of faith, because the Five of Cups speaks of disappointments, of, let's say, quote unquote, negative emotions, of emotions that are uncomfortable maybe, of things we have to work through, maybe past disappointments. And maybe we are now at a time and at a place where we trust that all these experiences and also these emotional reactions to those experiences are part of the journey, and we are integrating them, and therefore we can maybe start anew, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Wonderful. We have a new path in front of us, an opportunity, a chance that is presenting itself, and it's a very long-lasting and realistic path. It is not just like a thought or a feeling. It is really very real. The Pentacles are always speaking of something very real that we can touch, see, smell, the material world. And I also had on the bottom of the deck a Three of Cups. So maybe we are stepping into a lighter mode. Things might feel a little more abundant or light. And yeah, we are most definitely leaving stuff behind. I will not read all the cards, but this was falling on the Aeon card. And in this new path, we can still decide. We don't have it seems like we're not in a rush here to step into something new with the Star card, because with the Star card we know everything is happening as it's supposed to happen, and everything is happening as it's supposed to help us grow. And with this Ace of Pentacles, we might, you know, just look at something and say, okay, this is interesting, this is an interesting chance. It could be a job offer, it could be, you know, moving, it could be a chance for a stable partnership or relationship, or it could even just be a new hobby, you know, where you're like, oh, I really want to do this in the long term, and I know this is going to be really valuable for me. This is going to have value. It's just going to give something back to me. And it all comes from a wonderful place of love. We have a lot of water cards here. We had the Five of Cups, Three of Cups. Now we have the Queen of Cups, and she is really tuning into her inner life, and she's really sensing what feels good, and she's really also giving herself that love, giving herself that care, that nurturing, to make also the right decision. But in this case, it's not so much about decision making, it's really more about trusting that the right things come towards us and being receptive, because also the Queen of Queen of Cups, very receptive person or personality trait, where we really are ready to draw in the things and really feel out if it's the right thing for us. So this is very, very beautiful reading, Virgo. Let's check out the relationship dynamic that wants to show itself. Interesting how much stuff wants to be packed into these 4 cards. It's like a lot of information. Okay, so this other person, this doesn't have to be necessarily a love relationship or a romantic relationship, can be any relationship. This other person has an Ace of Wands here, which I like to see, because it means there is an attraction. And you know, it's not necessarily, maybe they don't show it so much because it fell a little bit off the grid, but it doesn't mean, you know, that there is somebody, some love interest attracted to you, but often with friendships also, you know, you just have a spark, or with work opportunities, it's just a match, you know, you feel like there's a connection, there's a spark, it's inspiring, it's interesting. So that's what somebody feels here towards your direction, even though you might not see that so much, or might not even be aware of that so much. I think it's a new person with the aces. It's probably a new person. Oh wow, and you're here in the Ten of Cups. Well, okay, that makes a lot of sense, because it seems like you're already living your best life, emotionally speaking, or you know how to really create a fulfilling life with your environment, with your loved ones, with your people, with your pets, with your, you know, friends. So it could also be a loving partnership that you're already in, and it could also be a loving partnership where this flame is ignited again, you know, where you maybe with somebody, and out of your abundance of emotional fulfillment, I want to call it, there is a person inspired by that. People are inspired by that, and maybe a new person is inspired by that. And they might not really show it so much, but yeah, this spark could also just give you what you need in relationships. So you're attracting people to keep that fulfillment, this emotional fulfillment of the 10 of Cups alive. You keep new people maybe also around you that really bring that spark. It's very beautiful. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, perfect. The Hermit. This is the Hermit card, is a Virgo card. So this is you also, or is really connected strongly to the sign of Virgo. And it is about really having the inner strength and wisdom and stability to fall back and rely back onto yourself and creating your own path. So in relationships, that's a really, really important card, of course, that we are capable of really always coming back again to ourselves, maybe sometimes really isolating a little bit, or looking for the answers more within ourselves, and understanding that we have everything we need actually within ourselves. And therefore we of course attract really exciting and fun and interesting people maybe, and opportunities, because that's impressive, you know, when you have a 10 of Cups here, the Hermit, where it's like, okay, I know how to be self-reliant, but at the same time I'm also open to connection, open to create a beautiful environment with my people, with my loved ones, and I am just fulfilled with that type of arrangement. It's really beautiful. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it seems like there's just like a moment of karmic growth, a moment of the universe stepping in and being like, yeah, this is exactly where you're supposed to be right now, and we're gonna bring all the good stuff to you so you can grow, so you can develop, and you can feel also that you are fortunate and blessed. This is a short reading in a sense, because the words come out really fast, and I don't want to drag it out because it's so positive. I'm gonna, I want to draw one more card, an oracle card, but it looks really beautiful. It seems like you're doing everything right. You're in your power. You might be attracting new, stable and exciting chances, people also, and for sure people also, because the relationship cards also suggests, the relationship reading suggests with the Ace of Wands that there is exciting new opportunities presenting itself. You don't have to take them, you know, that's the nice thing. You don't have to, with the aces, you don't have to. You're not trapped in anything. You're like so self-reliant and in a really good place with yourself that it's really a nice pick and choose moment that the universe is bringing you in, and it's like, see, this could be interesting, this could be good for you, this could be fun, this could be inspiring. And I want to really highlight fun, because the Ace of Wands also brings the fun. So yeah, have some fun, Virgo. Waves of bliss. Well, that just is straight to the point, because I wanted to use that word. I'm not sure if I did. That the universe is blessing you. I will read from the book. Oh, it's a beautiful card. I love this card. It's so good looking. Okay, Wave of Bliss. Signifying harmony as an attribute of wisdom, yes, and the Hermit card, as I said before, which is a Virgo card, is a lot about wisdom. According to the classification by elements, this is the first of the water cards, normally related to the suit of cups in the minor arcana or the traditional tarot. So this is emotional life, inner life. A huge wave depicted at the moment of turning and, excuse me, and breaking sweeps across the foreground and appears as if mirrored in the background. This represents a moment quite outside of the realms of time, the ecstatic experience captured at its peak and contained with the ocean of the heart. Oh, beautiful. The prow of a small boat shown in the through of the wave indicates that the great tidal wave of ecstatic emotion is the leveler of all worldly projections, carrying with it everything that surrenders to its all-encompassing natural force. This card represents the dissolution of dualities, reuniting all the parts of the psyche in the complete moment of cosmic orgasm. That is amazing. Okay. A highly fortunate card indicating the resolution of a problem and the washing away of any remaining attachment to personal limitations. It indicates consummation of an erotic or spiritual nature and the fruit of any physical or spiritual moment of union. It is a highly mystical card, suggesting that harmony can be achieved by plunging with faith into a situation, surrendering to the higher order of the bliss wave. Wow, what a reading. Seriously, these readings, these November readings are really something. I'm like so impressed. There is so many really good luck and fortunate readings. So this is most definitely a good luck reading. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Wave of Bliss, we have the Star card. This is just receive the bliss from the universe and have a wonderful, wonderful time. And I hope you want to maybe check out my description box. I hope you give me a like, a comment, and maybe even subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. And until then, have a great time. Goodbye. Oh.